Hello dear students, our today's topic is synthesis of diphenhydramine hydrochloride. This drug belongs to the therapeutic category of antihistaminic drugs. So let's look at the synthesis. The synthesis starts with this starting material which is called as diphenyl methyl bromide. In IUPAC name it is called as bromo diphenyl methane. So this methyl bromide derivative reacted with this alcohol which contains two carbon atoms attached with a dimethyl amino group. So though it consists of two carbon, it is derivative of ethanol, and for simplicity we will number this carbon as number 1 and this will be number 2. On number 2 we have this dimethyl amino group. So this alcohol is named as 2-dimethyl amino ethanol. So when both these reactants react in presence of toluene and sodium carbonate, this undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction. This hydroxy group, being nucleophilic in nature, attack on this carbon which is attached with a halogen. The halogens are also the nucleophiles. So this nucleophile attack on this carbon to substitute this bromine from here, and thus it is example of nucleophilic substitution reaction. During substitution, the hydrogen and this Br will be liberated out as HBr, that is hydrobromic acid. That's why the reaction is carried out in presence of sodium carbonate, which is a base. So ultimately, by liberation of hydrogen and Br from here, this oxygen gets attached with this carbon. So look at this structure. If we look more closely at the starting materials, this is the bromomethane and this is the ethanol derivative, and from here there is liberation of HBr and there is formation of this corresponding ether. So the reaction between bromo diphenyl methane and ethanol gives formation of diphenhydramine, which is our titled compound. Now diphenhydramine consists of lot of numbers of carbon atoms. If we calculate the number of carbon atoms, so 6 plus 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17 carbons are there in diphenhydramine. So due to high number of carbon atoms, diphenhydramine is not soluble in water because it became non-polar in nature. So to increase the water solubility of diphenhydramine, it is converted into the salt form. The salt consists of the positive and the negative charges and thus are polar in nature. If we look at the structure of diphenhydramine, we find here the presence of nitrogen, due to which diphenhydramine is basic in nature. So to make the salt, the base has to be reacted with acid. So diphenhydramine is reacted with hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. So it is simply the reaction between a base and an acid. Nitrogen is basic in nature because it carries the lone pair of electron. The acid gives the H plus ion, which will move on to the nitrogen for a coordinate bond, and once the nitrogen shared its pair of electron with this hydrogen, it will acquire the positive charge. And with this positively charged nitrogen, the chloride ion given by HCl will be in the ionic bonding. So ultimately there is formation of this positive and the negative pole, and that's why this salt will be the polar in nature and it will be soluble in water. That's why to increase the water solubility, diphenhydramine, a base, gets converted to its hydrochloride salt form. And this is this salt which is made water soluble in the form of syrups. So that is all about synthesis of diphenhydramine hydrochloride. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.